Bell-Drummond's 100 steers Kent to draw. Kent responded well to being forced to follow on day 3 at the Kia Oval. Openers Joe Denley and Ben Compton untroubled, unfazed and unbeaten, with their deficit reduced to 221. Rory Burns would have had mixed feelings when he awoke to rain and leaden skies. A delayed start, but perhaps conditions would aid his bowlers more on the final day. Curran provided just the breakthrough Surrey were looking for. Compton out LBW for 48, their long wait for a wicket at an end. Worrell gave Surrey some more momentum. The ball was certainly doing a bit under these heavy skies, and Denley succumbed, LBW for 69. After their impressive partnership, Leaning and Bell-Drummond were back together in the middle, and once again determinedly dug in, all the way through to lunch, heading in on 154 for 2. The deficit now 188. It was almost a carbon copy of their previous innings. The pair held back everything Surrey threw at them. Their early success with the ball evaporated, and the two continued to tick the score along with relative ease. The sun was shining on them, 50 runs added off 108 balls together after occupying the crease for more than an hour, and they moved to 200. The deficit now looking much more manageable, but there was still a session and a half left for Kent to bat out. Bell-Drummond once again chalked up a landmark total, up to 50 with a single off Patel. Kent serene, Surrey frustrated. It was Curran who finally produced the goods. A bit of movement too much for Leaning, bowled for 43 by the in-swinger. It was a blip for Kent though, Cox swinging hard on his arrival at the crease, flashing a 6 off the bowling of Worrell. The deficit now dipped below 100, and it was down to 84 at tea. For all Surrey's dominance, they were running out of time. Quick wickets a must after the break. It was feisty stuff from Atkinson after the break. Bell-Drummond had to wear one. But the short pitch barrage worked. Cox out, caught by Curran on the pull for 27. Surrey in with a sniff still. Kent trailing by 67. Robinson joined Bell-Drummond, and Surrey's wicket-taking touch abandoned them once again. The pair just as serene as those that had come before them. The wicket offered little assistance to the hosts as the duo put on 50 off 71 balls. Bell-Drummond was into the 90s with the deficit down to 24. Surrey refusing to give up the ghost, the dwindling flame of their victory hopes not quite snuffed out yet. With 4 off the bowling of Will Jacks, Daniel Bell-Drummond went to back-to-back 100s. Parity and surely the draw were now just 5 runs away. After being behind for the entirety of the contest, 4 off Robinson took them into the lead. The game was all but dead. Rory Burns brought himself on for a bowl and offered the handshake after his solitary over. Kent deserve a mountain of credit, with a huge total providing an immense amount of scoreboard pressure. They'd dug in perfectly and pulled off what at times had looked unthinkable. Surrey dominant for the overwhelming majority of the 4 days. Bell-Drummond the star for the visitors with his twin tons. It was a missed opportunity for the hosts after their title rivals Hampshire slipped to defeat in Chelmsford. They remained top, but the margin hadn't quite been improved as much as they'd hoped. Next up for them, Yorkshire in the picturesque surroundings of Scarborough, while Kent host Northamptonshire back at the Spitfire ground.